Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for checking out our videos and tuning in. This week we're out in Santan Valley. We're actually going to be out at Bella Vista Farms, which is an awesome master plan community. It's mostly going to be Lennar at this point. Ashton Woods did some homes in here as well. They're about finished off for the most part, at least at this point in the first couple phases of things. They got a lot of great amenities out here, whether that's the community pool, a lot of greenways, walkways, trails to ride your bike, walk, take the dog out, whatever the case is. They got some little, I guess, playgrounds, if you will, for the kids within some of the greenways. They also have pickleball courts, soccer fields, a lot of different sports courts that you'll see in some of the drone shots. Lennar is what we're going to focus on today. They got a few different collections out here. Today we're specifically going to be showcasing their newest collection, which is the Meridian Collection. It's brand new. So far they're only doing it down here in Bella Vista. They got 3 floor plans. They're going to have the Sierra, the Peak, and the Ridge. Now, as you can see up on the screen, total out here with Lennar, they have about 20 or so floor plans. They're going to start mid-3s, make their way all the way up to about 650, and that's going to be this Sierra plan, which is the first home tour we're going to show you guys. That's a new next gen. So if you're familiar with Lennar and some of our past videos, they have the Trillium and the Evolution plan, which are both great next gen floor plan homes. This is going to be very similar to the Trillium, but it's going to be a couple hundred square feet bigger, 28 and change, as you can see on the screen. It's going to be a 5-bed, 4-bath, 3-car garage. Really great. What they're doing too in this Meridian plan is they're doing a little upscale kitchen, kind of their gourmet kitchen. It's going to have a bigger hood, a bigger stove. You'll see that in the video, but a little more, a couple notches up, I guess I would say. They're going to have a wine fridge, a couple things you're going to see. The cabinets within the island are going to be usable on the outside. So you're going to have a few more options, especially if you're someone that cooks a lot. This is going to probably be the collection for you with Lennar. But that's going to be kind of a breakdown. Once again, we're in Santan, so as far as some distances go, we'll cover that real quick. If you're going to go up to like the shopping more in Queen Creek, like the marketplace, that's about 20 minutes, so you're not too far away. The Olive Mill is about 15 minutes. Schnepp Farms, 15-20 minutes, right in there. The Pecan Entertainment District, that's about 20 minutes to 25, just depending on, traffic where you're coming from. Now, if you're traveling, you got Mesa Gateway Airport, which is about 30 minutes north of here. Right now, Mesa Gateway doesn't have a ton of different options. They're mostly Allegiant out of that airport, but they are growing and they're expanding actually currently. It sounds like Southwest is going to be out of there fairly soon. We don't know the exact time frame, but eventually that's going to be a major hub, probably an international airport. So if you're concerned about that, within the next, probably 2-3 years, that's going to be great. Sky Harbor is going to be further from here. It's going to be about 50 to an hour depending on traffic. Same with Scottsdale if you like to go up there for some more entertainment, shopping, restaurants. And then Gilbert, Chandler, downtown areas, those are going to be about 30-35 minutes if you like, those little areas. But that's kind of the main breakdown. Santan Regional Park too, if you're an outdoors person, more hiking, that's only about 12-15 minutes from here. If you like to go out to the lakes, that's going to be a little bit more of a haul from here. You're talking probably a good hour, a little northeast of here. But awesome lakes, whether that's Saguaro Lake or Roosevelt Lake. So check those out if you're a hiking person. So as I was saying, I kind of finished off at hiking up at the lake, but the phone was about to fry outside, which so were we. So we had to come inside, let it cool down. But up at those lakes, outside of hiking around them, of course, kayaking, boating. There's a lot of boat rentals up there too. If you don't have your own boat, you can always get a pontoon boat, kind of split the cost up. Anyways, but that's that. We all know what that's about. And then lastly, we want to cover the hospitals. That's very important, healthcare to people. 3.7 miles is going to be Banner off of Ironwood. So that's a new one, very close by, obviously. If you're someone that needs a VA hospital, it's about 20 minutes from here, so not too bad. It's doable. There's several VA hospitals around the valley too, just to point that out. But That's going to be kind of where most things are. And then lastly, school district. You're going to be in Florence Unified School District out here. It's not the best, but it's not too bad. It's getting better. It's around a B. But remember, in Arizona, you can always, if you're willing to drive, you can take your kids to different school districts. You're not necessarily locked into right where you're at, like in some states, for instance, like the Midwest where we came from. But yeah, those are some options. There are schools right by. But anyways, lastly, while we're standing here, check out our QR codes. One's going to be our home search. If you want, put your email in there. We got some presets, makes it a little easier for you. Over here is going to be just to put in your email, phone number. That way we can reach out to you. We do have some of our vendors in there like title company and whatnot, but mostly that's for us to reach out to you, figure out a good time to maybe do a Zoom call with you, just talk over the phone, figure out when you're coming into town or maybe you already are in town. Whether you're looking to sell, buy, maybe even invest out here in Arizona, we got you covered. We love meeting different people from all different backgrounds. Whatever your budget is, we're not some people that if you don't have a great budget, we don't want to work with you. Not at all. We'd love to find you your first home, even if that's starting in the high twos down in Maricopa or whatever the case is, or whether you got a $5 million budget. All facets, we know everyone is at different areas, different, places in their life. So no worries as far as that goes. Let's keep going and show you guys what these houses look like.
So now we're going to be checking out the Sierra model. This is, like we mentioned before, this is a brand new series of homes that they're doing here in Bella Vista. This is actually going to be a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home with a 3-car garage, just a little bit over 2,800 square feet. This is the only place down here in Bella Vista that they're doing this new Meridian series. As of so far, I should say, is that, everywhere else in the West Valley or the East Valley, this is the only place you'll see this Meridian, which a lot of people know about the Trillium. We filmed those, the Evolution. There's a bunch of different floor plans that they have here in Bella Vista. Great thing, like I mentioned, this is going to be a 5-bedroom, 4-bath with the next-gen suite. So with an all-in price around $645 for this home, it's a really great deal. Right now, they're offering 3.99% financing on VA 30-year fixed, which is awesome right now, especially in this market. So as soon as you walk in your front door, let's go right into the next-gen suite. We'll show you that first. This obviously would be a solid door, it wouldn't be a glass door. So you're gonna have actually 4 entryways into the next-gen suite. One from the front of the house by the main door, one going into the main house, one to your side yard, and one going into your 1-car garage. So you could actually rent these out. We've heard of some of our clients renting these out to traveling nurses, which is a great idea. But as you can see, you got a huge countertop. You'll probably put 4 stools in here. It's got a full-on kitchen with a dishwasher, stove, microwave, refrigerator. Everything that you see in here in terms of appliances comes with the home, including the stackable washer and dryer. Now, for now, they just put a glass door here. But this will not be like this. If you remember in the Trillium and our other videos, the washer and dryer is actually in the master closet. Here, it's right next to the refrigerator in the living room area. A lot of great space in here, a lot of great cabinets. So even if you have an adult child that had to move back with you for whatever reason, this is a great space for them. There's a good sized pantry right here. Now, appliance-wise, the only thing that doesn't come with this home would be the washer and dryer in the main house. The blinds are included, which is another great feature. There's a gas stub outside to put a grill. And then this right here is your entrance right into your 1-car garage. So someone could actually pull into your home, right into their next-gen suite, and you would never have to see them because they have entrances and exits all over. Before we get to the bedroom and the bathroom, I want to show you the side yard. These lots are just a little bit over 8,000 square feet, so plenty of room to put a pool in the back. Obviously, being a 1-story, it takes up a little bit more footprint of the lot. But as you can see, you could always fence this off at the end to have this a little bit more private for whoever you're renting it out to or who's ever staying with you. If you have any in-laws, that's another thing that's huge right now is, especially with the cost of nursing homes and other facilities like that, it's getting very expensive. A lot of people are having their parents move back in with them, which for me, I think is a great thing because it's nice to be able to take care of your parents, seeing they took care of you. A little bit further, you're going to go right into the bedroom. It's got a nice walk-in closet. So coming outside of your next-gen suite, run right into a pretty large closet here. It's a little coat closet, linen closet, whatever you want it to be. Or for some of our clients who have a lot of kitchen gadgets, you know who you are. This might act as another pantry. Come down a bit further, you're gonna hit your door to your 2-car garage and your laundry room, which is a great size. So this is the 2-car garage. Both garages come with garage door openers. It's going to have your EV charging station right here and your soft water loop. And ironically, this is actually inside of the house, which is pretty impressive because all the circuit, the circuit breaker is usually outside over here for whatever reason. Coming out of your laundry room, you're going to hit 2 spare bedrooms and another full bathroom. These would be great for the kiddos. And speaking of the kids, just so you guys know, the school district in this area is rated a B. But the great thing about Arizona is you can actually take your kids to Chandler, Gilbert, which is 30 minutes away more or less. So if you do want to have your kids go to a charter school, another school that's different, either in Queen Creek, Gilbert, or Chandler, you could do that. It's not too far away. Here's going to be the next spare bedroom. Here's going to be the full bathroom for these 2 bedrooms. Coming on the other side of the home, you're going to have 1 more bedroom, another full bathroom, and a walk-in closet. So this will be your last spare bedroom before we get to the primary, aka master suite. Coming down into the main attraction, you're gonna have your living room, dining room, and kitchen. These are gonna have gourmet kitchens, as you're calling it. Great size quartz countertop as your island. You can see the stove is amazing. A lot of people could do a lot of damage, or a lot of people will probably do nothing on it. So this is gonna have your dishwasher, great looking sink, huge hood over the stove, of course. You're gonna have a little wine cooler down here, which is very important for most, and a good sized pantry. So this is their gourmet kitchen that we haven't seen yet with Lennar. That's why we've been pretty excited about these homes. These literally just came out recently. We're not building them anywhere else, just here in Bella Vista. Another cool thing about these gourmet kitchens is a lot of people have a lot of those kitchen cabinets or need extra storage. These actually are functional. There's actually a cabinet all underneath your island, which is a huge benefit for a lot of people. So living room obviously over here. To the primary suite, really good size. One thing that, everyone does like, I like it a lot especially, is having a door to the outside. This one doesn't have it. But down the road, we've even talked to some of our clients that have purchased homes from us. They would remove this window, of course, here, because everything is here already. You could put a nice slider right out to your backyard. That's just a thought that you could do after the fact. All the bedrooms here are carpeted. A lot of our clients prefer to have tile, so we can also find that for you through the builder. So if you wanted to tile the other 4 or 5 bedrooms, or even 3 bedrooms, depending on what floor plan you pick, we can help you out with that. Another 2 quick little tips for you that we always mention. Please always go into some sort of representation or have some sort of representation when you're going to buy a house, whether it's a new home or a resale home. John and I would love to help you guys out. We have clients from all over the United States calling us all the time. John and I are always out and about trying to show you guys the best of what Arizona has to offer. We don't just sit behind a desk. We like to educated either on the shopping that's nearby, the hospitals, the school districts. So please give us a call, shoot us a text message or a phone call, or within our description, you can also set up a Zoom call. The second tip is also, remember, always get a inspection on your home, whether it's a new home. Obviously, in a resale home, you always want to do that. I know that a couple years ago, people were skipping that. I thought it was a bad idea. We actually cover the we cover the payment for your home inspection to get your home checked out, make sure there's no cracked roof tiles. Trust me, we've had some issues, with people buying new homes, whether it's no hot water in the master bedroom, cracked tile. So we cover that expense for you. Always get a home inspection. That's the second tip. Let's go check out the outside. So walking outside into your beautiful backyard, obviously when you buy a brand new home, these will all just be graded dirt. So this is just to give you an idea of what you can do in your backyard. John and I, we have those contacts for you to do your landscaping or build a pool or whatever it is that you want to do in your backyard. But remember, these come as a graded lot. That's going to be just a little over 8,200 square feet. Plenty of room back here to put a pool, but obviously you've already saw it in the drone shots. They have one pool here now. Eventually they're going to have, they say, about 3 pools within this community, some dog parks, and also a fitness center. So this is in the end of this whole build out. They're looking at around 4,000 homes. So there's going to be a lot of great opportunities out here. A lot of great infrastructure is being built, whether it's new shopping malls or new grocery stores, new schools. That's all coming to Santan because remember, Gilbert got a little bit built out, Chandler got a little bit built out. So after that happened, everyone moved into Queen Creek. And because that's getting not so much built out, but a little bit more pricey, Santan, you can get a lot better deals. So please call us for the current incentives, whether it's with the Lennar or another home builder. John and I, we get emails every single day from either Maricopa to the West Valley to the East Valley of all kinds of either special move-in ready homes that they're offering some great deals on. We were actually at another builder yesterday. They're actually offering $100,000 off on some of their homes. Great incentives because obviously right now with the interest rates being around 6.5 to 6 3/4, some of these builders are offering 3.99% on a fixed 30-year rate. So they're scared about selling your home, which is another thing that John and I also offer as a service to list your home, sell it. We can get you into a new home for pretty close to probably the interest rate that you have now, depending on the builder and depending on the week or the time. So just reach out to us and we'd love to help you out.